Yippee! Yeah.
Hooray.
Alright. We're back. We're so back. We're so back.
We're so back.
I'm really, really excited to see Dante's side.
It's like we never left.
It's like we never left. And if people are watching this far enough in the future, we never left.
Uh-huh.
They can just watch it right away. The beauty of VOD. Something so joyous. Yeah. Okay, I'm just mentally remembering. I'm like, okay, did I do all the things that I need to do? Like, I don't know, post on twitter.com, post in Squid's server because otherwise I get yelled at. Like, why are you so pro in the Squid server? It's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. This fucking guy. I'm frightened by him. Alright. Honestly,
he looks normal too.
He looks so normal. His eyes are glowing. Alright. I'm actually really curious how the Dante plotline like intertwines with the Cersei plotline.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? We might as well just start now.
Okay.
Why not?
Wow.
Why not, Dante? There he is. Oh. I'm not. That's so funny. Scribbled out Demi Hellhound. He's like werewolf actually. Smiles neatly. Police officer, I'm not. Several years ago, Dante struck a deal with Orion, a former friend of his mother. Stuck in North Haven ever since, Dante unwillingly works as a cop. He spends his nights chasing criminals, waiting for the day when he'll finally have fulfilled his end of the deal. At last, immediately choking on my own spit. At last, Orion puts Dante on his final case. There's a suspicious new drug on the market he wants Dante to investigate, but the roots of this problem might be even more dangerous than they thought. Do you want me to also read the narrator just so that it's a little bit more balanced? Because I remember last time I was reading like everything and I was like, oh.
It's up to you if you wanna.
You have to use your voice more times in the week, so I feel like I should like ease the burden for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can read
whatever you want.
Oh god, I have to be this fucking guy too. The rain hits the window in a peaceful, hypnotic pattern. Orion in red. Orion stares outside. Oh, I guess the notes are in red because it's Dante this time.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's not purple.
Sense. It's not purple. Orion stares outside, thoughts wandering. He has no work left tonight. He is done with moving, too. So he could go home. But to what? It's not like being at home is any different from standing around here all night. At the same time, he knows he can't stay. Daytime isn't for creatures like him. He is expected to hide away, never to be seen by the ones who wander the hallways after the sun has risen. A deep sigh escapes him. He is sure it's the rain that's making him melancholic. It had rained the day his mentor died, too. Woman, just random girl. Okay. Why the deep frown? Orion feels himself twitch at the sound of someone else in the room. Only the familiarity with her voice can ease his initial tension. He locks eyes with the woman reflected in the window. It's you. Hey, Diva. It's me. Francesca sits down on Orion's desk, giving it a pat. Were it anyone else, he would think them rude. But this is Francesca. If she suddenly behaved politely around him, he would think she was sick. They're each other's precious friends, which is more than Orion has had in a long time. New office, new furniture. It's nice. It is indeed. I was planning on inviting you over sometime, since I guessed you'd want to see it. But speaking of inviting you, did someone let you in? One could almost think that Francesca belonged here, thanks to that natural arrogance of hers. But Orion doubts any officer here would have actually let a stranger walk into the station for no apparent reason. Not exactly. So you... Orion stops himself mid-sentence. If she wants to get somewhere, she finds a way, even if it means somehow breaking into a police station unseen. She could have met with him outside, which she usually does, but it seems today is different. You know you shouldn't be here. I stopped by your flat, but you weren't there. What else should I have done? Still, breaking in is dangerous. I wouldn't call it breaking in. It was more like entering through unusual means. Orion is admittedly a bit curious, but he won't bother to ask how she did it. She'd only refuse to tell just to tease him. Besides, that's not what he's focused on right now. What's much more interesting is her scent. She smells human. Are you wearing a perfume of some kind? There are items like that out there, made to mask your scent, change it into something else. Rather than the price, it's finding someone who makes them that is more complicated. Orion doesn't understand why she would go through the trouble. Normally, she more or less smells like a werewolf. There's no reason to hide that. Francesca smiles and looks around. Her tone is playful, as it most often is. This office suits you much better than the old one. A bit empty, though. I think it'll need some decorations. I would have brought something if I'd known you were moving. Francesca. There's no making her talk about something she doesn't want to say. Giving up, she plays along. He plays along. Oh my god, my throat. Me going from like, okay, now from this register to this register.
If you need me to take over, I can.
No.
Okay.
I would have told you about it, but I only heard about the promotion last evening. When Advix decides on something, he might be faced with sudden changes without any warning. Who's this fucking guy? Ah, makes sense. I see.
Yeah.
This was such a case. You're an inspector now? Your boss sure is a spontaneous guy, but congratulations on getting promoted! If you're happy about it. Otherwise, my condolences. Is he happy? For a moment, Orion pauses to consider his answer. I hope I will do it justice. Of course you will. You're an excellent officer, Orion. One of very, very few. Believe me, the city is lucky to have you. Francesca turns quiet. She suddenly seems a bit downcast, which is unusual, and the hesitation on her face makes Orion uncomfortable. She doesn't like being seen as anything other than her confident self. Is everything alright? You know that I'm always here to help you. Now she has to chuckle. Orion has helped her only once so far, and it had been a giant mess of her being accused of a crime she didn't commit. She'd taken a liking to him for believing that she was innocent. Their meetings since then have been irregular, but when she does come by, Orion is happy to make time. Francesca is the only one he can confide in. If she is indeed in need of his help, he'll do whatever is necessary. There is no need to worry about getting involved in something he can't do. If she is here to ask him, then it is within the realm of his means and morals. Wow. But that's not what she is here for. I probably won't come to visit you anymore. You'll have to stay in contact another way. Orion tenses up. Is someone after you? If anyone catches wind of her identity, that she isn't the werewolf she portrays herself as, but rather a hellhound, then she is in danger. It has been a while since hellhounds completely vanished, hiding away where no one could find them. Not everyone cares about finding one in the first place, but those that do are dangerous. If there is someone after her already... Oh, no, I'm safe. She playfully waves a hand and he calms down, though he glares briefly at her. She grins, amused to have gotten the reaction out of him. But if it isn't that, then... Is this related to your husband? Your mate? Yes. She touches her belly. Orion stops himself from rushing over. I'm pregnant. Congratulations. Thank you. Her voice is warm and filled with love. Orion has never met her husband, but he has seen him from afar, a normal human. The relationship isn't going to be easy, but Francesca always wanted a mate and a child. Her wish is finally being fulfilled. So, yes, I'll be focused on taking care of him. Makes things a bit more complicated. Him. You already know the gender. She didn't mention being pregnant the last time they met, which wasn't that long ago, and her stomach is still flat. She can't be too far along. Not officially, but I have a hunch. Francesca's instincts aren't to be underestimated, so Orion is tempted to believe her. A son. I already thought of a name. Do you want to hear it? I feel like maybe I'm not giving her as much intonation that she should be having. That's fine. Her excitement is infectious. Orion feels himself smile. I'd love to. Dantalion, or Dante. That one's a bit more snappier, don't you think? It's a good name. Did you come up with it together with your husband? He left the full decision to me. We want our boy to have a name that suits a hellhound, and my husband hardly has any idea what those would be. It'll be the only connection he'll have to my side of the family for a long while. Her voice drops again. She sighs, visibly affected by the ups and downs of her own emotions. Orion's eyebrows scrunch together. Although hellhounds and werewolves aren't the same species, they do share various canine characteristics. One of them is their pack, which is of great importance to both. Do you not intend to introduce him to your pack? Is there a reason to hide him? Because he's half human? Hellhounds don't care about that. Francesca closes her eyes and inhales deeply, studying herself. We will stay here with the humans. My son will grow up as one. No going back to my home, at least not anytime soon. There is a burp in my throat. It has escaped, it's fine. Orion goes through what he knows about hellhounds. It's not a lot, either unconfirmed rumors he had heard from other supernaturals or tidbits from Francesca. As far as he knows, young hellhounds are still too weak, and worse, too unstable, to protect themselves. That makes them easy targets for people who want to catch a hellhound. They'd never be safe out in the open. It'd be more secure for Francesca to take her child and husband into hiding, join her family in that place no one knows. A place where a young hellhound can be raised without worry. That sounds like a great risk to take. Will he be safe here? Well... Francesca brushes a hand through her hair. There's only one way or the other. Either we join my family until our son is grown, or we stay here. My husband won't be happy in my home. It's too different. So I decided we would stay here. A hellhound's mate and child are always equal. Francesca would never make a decision that favored one over the other. And the child? It's not as dangerous as you think, as long as we do it the right way from the start. We will be a human family. My son will be raised as a human, his father will be one, and I will be one too. Orion sniffs the air again. She still smells human. That is likely part of the plan. He hadn't expected the perfumes to be so effective. We will completely escape the attention of anyone supernatural. As long as we do that, there's nothing to fear. Although it will mean you're giving up a lot of yourself. Hardly a big sacrifice to make for the happiness of my loved ones. So, the plan is to seem as human as possible? Yes. Don't stand out, don't attract attention. Be a normal family of humans who have no idea who's living among them. Don't meet with any supernaturals. That includes you. Orion chuckles into the silence that's fallen upon them. Don't look so guilty. I understand. If you regularly met up with a vampire, people would get suspicious of how you know each other. You will move away as well, I imagine. Not many people have seen me around, but we won't take the risk. I'm also going to do something about my luck so that even if we do run into someone, I won't be recognized. A shame for my beautiful face, don't you think? Your husband is very lucky to have a wife that is willing to do so much for him and your child. Oh, don't flatter me. You'd do the same if you had a family. I would. But it doesn't matter anymore. He'd accepted that he would never have a family when he allowed himself to be changed. He'd accepted it even before that. Don't say that. You're immortal. You're too young to talk as if you'll never find love. I'm hardly young. You are, for a vampire. Believe me, there'll be more than enough women who will appreciate your mature charm, even as a vampire. I'm not interested in a relationship right now, let alone with a human. I said the same about humans before I met my husband. Now look at me. Fate will decide for you. Francesca falls silent once more. If you can... Yes. Considering you're technically immortal, you will outlive me easily. If needed... You call me young, but not yourself. You have several centuries ahead of you. I know, I'm just saying that if needed, and if you're not busy with your own family or anything, could my son come to you for help when he needs it? I'm offended you even think you have to ask. You, your husband, and your son may contact me anytime. Francesca puts a hand on her chest, exhaling slowly. That's a relief. The thought of my boy being alone has been nagging me since I knew I was pregnant. Be honest, there really isn't anyone after you? No one. I'm probably just overthinking, but I still wanted to talk to you about it. It was... She doesn't finish her sentence. A hunch. Neither of them want to think about why she feels so worried when there's no need to be. Francesca slips off the table. She brushes off her clothes and then smiles at Orion. You're leaving? Yes, it's about time. My husband's waiting with all of our things packed. I'm not sure when or if we will see each other again, but I'll send you letters. They could be traced. I'll get them to you without anyone noticing. That much I can do. You just want to boast about your child, don't you? Maybe? She laughs, more lighthearted now. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Farewell, Orion. Farewell, Francesca. I wish you the best. Thank you. Orion watches her leave. The door falls shut with the sound of finality. For some reason, he has a feeling they will not meet again. A hunch. A hunch can be wrong. He prays it is. Stay safe. You and your family. The rain starts to come down harder. Orion sighs, turning away from the dreary sight, and gets ready to go home.
Wow.
Wow. Oh no! Oh,
well...
the text is shaking! That's not good!
That's not
bad.
ideal.
I love these prologue segments. I think they're really fun.
They're very good.
My little boy, my Dante. Always remember, I love you. But that's why you can't run free. You have to hold back. You have to keep control. Keep calm. Keep quiet. Don't let go. Don't lose yourself. Don't burn. Don't burn. Don't burn. Don't die, my child. Dante's here.
Yay. Damn it.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, jump scare. Like, well, with Cersei we had like a little bit of time. Well, not really, but
Yeah,
like,
no.
we had like a CG. Dante
it
was
took
just
a
like
minute.
straight up just it's out, just fully.
Goddamn.
Wow, just.
Wow. Good for him.
He
I
does
guess.
have underwear on. It's just that the text box kind of
It's the
censors
text
it,
box.
so it looks like he's kind
Yeah.
of just naked.
It really does.
That's really funny.
Oh.
Inside, Dante jump scare.
Hmm.
Inside the empty room, there's no alarm clock to tell the time or wake him up. Despite that, curled up underneath the sheets, Dante opens his eyes just in time to get ready for work. Good morning! Good morning, Dante! The air is cool. It's comfortable as long as he stays under the sheets, but when it hits his skin, goosebumps form. It'd be more comfortable to sleep in his other form. It'd be more comfortable to ever be in it at all, but he's not going to risk it. The world won't allow him a slip-up. Hellhounds are easily mistaken for werewolves as long as they remain in human form. But the moment he lets his animalistic features out, the differences would be far too obvious. I'm realizing I'm probably going to be voicing a lot of characters soon, so maybe if you wanted to take over the narrator.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Go ahead.
Dante prefers not to out himself by accident. He's been sleeping like this ever since childhood, anyway.
As gay, or...? Hold on,
Well...
once again, I feel like... Hold on. No,
Oh.
I don't want to do that. Let me turn you up ever so slightly.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah.
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 Sitting up, Dante stretches, easing some of the tension that crept into his muscles while he slept. One of those dreams again. I didn't need to start my night like that. Sluggishly, he drags himself out of bed. Whatever. It's not a dream he's unfamiliar with, but there hasn't been a single time when he enjoyed waking up to the voice of his mother.
Once again, I'm gonna turn down the music ever so slightly because now it's distracting me.
Uh-huh. But in the end, a dream is only a dream. When the lights in the room turn on, it quickly fades.
Good morning.
Dante rubs his eyes, blindly stumbling towards the bathroom for a shower.
Goodbye, Dante.
Getting ready for a job at night is no different from getting ready for a job during the day. Wash up, change clothes, eat breakfast, or not. If you ask Dante, it's a waste of time.
He's having girl dinner. Oh.
Wow, that is like fucking vacuum sealed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
Vacuum sealed to his tits.
Should have everything. There's little Dante has in his room, and even less that he cares to bring to work. He's ready in no time.
All he's gotta bring is those tits of his.
Yeah. Hair's still damp, he walks towards the door, but stops midway.
That also gets me thinking, do you think the second tag on his collar is his mom's?
Probably, if I had to guess. There's footsteps. 2 pairs.
Oh. What do you want to do? You're playing Dante.
Let's wait.
Let's wait?
Let's
He's
wait.
so patient.
He sighs, leaning against the wall right next to the door with closed eyes. The lighter pair of footsteps approaches quickly, stopping right in front of the flat.
The
Knock, knock, knock. The knocking knocker. Only after hearing the knocks does Dante open the door. He doesn't understand why Alice insists on having him wait, but it seems to make her happy.
Dante! Good evening. Let me actually see who Alice is. Ah, okay, that's oomph.
Ah, that's oomph.
That's oomph. A youth.
Mm-hmm.
She's baby!
Oh!
Oh!
Wait.
Wait, she's baby. Aww. Why is she she's in bisexual lighting? Good for her.
I know.
Oh, happy pride. Question mark.
She has no sense of danger. Half his size, she still manages to hop high enough to hang off of him. Under any other circumstances, Dante's reaction to having someone jump at him would be to throw them somewhere else, but that's not an option at the moment.
She's just baby. She's the youngest person ever.
Alice!
The girl ignores his scolding tone, clinging to Dante even tighter. I instinctually read it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Awkwardly stabilizing her in his arms, Dante decides to glare at the second person approaching. It's easier than glaring at the kid. Alice's father sees no reason to hurry over. He just tips his head in greeting, perfectly relaxed about letting his little girl cling to a supernatural.
Keep forgetting they're British. Not Dante, but
I know.
like everyone else.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Instinct makes Dante want to return the greeting in kind. Out of spite, he doesn't. What are you doing here? And more importantly, what is she doing here? Alice allows herself to be put down. Even though there's a soft growl accompanying Dante's words, she looks mostly unimpressed.
I'm not allowed to come?
This is no place for a child, he wants to say. This corner of the city is dangerous, you know that. Besides, it's not good for a child to spend so much time with non-humans. But what comes out of Dante's mouth instead is... You are. Cursed be those big, innocent puppy eyes.
He's just a baby. I'm mad I'm here.
It's hard for Dante to be. You don't get mad at pups, not really, even if they're not an actual pup. No.
She's so cute. So there's no problem.
Still doesn't explain why you're here. With a chuckle, Alice's father joins the conversation.
I just picked her up from a friend's place. She doesn't want to go home before she says hello to everyone at the station. You being the most important.
Orion's face is soft when he looks at Alice. Dante doesn't know the Orion from before Alice was born, but he knows enough about vampires to know what she is. A literal miracle. A vampire and a human shouldn't be able to have a child, and yet here she is. That she is Orion's biological child is a carefully kept secret. Despite all the obstacles in their way, they're a happy family.
No.
And, for reasons Dante doesn't get, Alice keeps trying to pull him into it.
He's being adopted by this kid. I really, really wanted to see you. You never come by, so if I don't go to you, we never meet.
Which would be preferable.
I don't agree with her visiting the office either, but you know that it's impossible to stop her from doing what she wants.
Ryan's words aren't quite the truth. He'd never let Alice near anything that could cause her harm. It's because he's confident that the station is a safe place that he lets her visit for a couple of minutes.
I'm not scared at all, because everyone's nice.
Nice? He can't agree with that. Raoul aside, most of Dante's co-workers are ready and happy to start a fight the moment they're challenged. As funny as Dante thinks it is to have an entire division full of questionable personalities, he wouldn't call them nice.
It is pretty funny.
Everyone just acts friendly around Alice because she's a little pup.
Everyone's like, "Hi, Alice." Whenever she's here, she's like, "Hi," and then they leave and they're like, "The fuck did you just say to me?" Oh.
Himself included.
Besides, you and Dad protect me anyways, right? I'll always protect you.
Ow. Sorry, that was loud.
It's pretty loud. You should turn it down in the screen share if it's a little loud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Da.
They're looking at him like this. Dante? Oh.
Alice reaches out to grab Dante's hand. He recoils, though his resistance melts away the moment he sees Alice's expression drop.
Oh.
We would.
She's so sad.
Alice's expression wavers for a moment, but she catches herself quickly.
I knew it!
Behind Alice, Orion watches them, too amused to intervene.
I need water.
Hate that smile. Are we leaving now, or are we gonna stand around and talk forever? Orion's eyes shift away from Dante's. He touches Alice's shoulder, and the girl hums in a questioning tone.
Alice, would you let us speak alone for a moment? Okay.
She takes a step past Dante, but stops to look up at him. Only when Dante waves his hand at her does she run onward, vanishing around the corner to explore the bedroom.
Your room is so boring. There's nothing here. One day I'll make you decorate it. I'll get you a new lamp and curtains and then a bookshelf.
Her voice trails off. Dante listens to the sounds for another moment, steps towards the window, then the squeak of it being opened. Knowing that she's successfully distracted and not eavesdropping, Dante and Orion turn towards each other. So, what do you want? Don't think I believe your shitty excuse. That's not why you're here.
I am picking her up, and she did want to come here. I didn't lie. But I'll admit it's good to see you in advance. There's a new case.
And there's one every day. What, are you here because you didn't think I'd be on time? Too bad, I'm awake.
It's a task I can only hand to you and Rao.
If he's saying that, he knows Dante won't want the case. He's trying to get all the fuss out of the way without Raoul around. Just because Raoul loves to rile Dante up whenever he tries to evade work.
Oh.
Sounds like it's gonna be a massive bother. I'm not doing it.
You have no other choice.
I do. You just heard it. I'm not taking...
We have a deal, Dante.
That damn deal. That's why Dante's a police officer in the first place. There's no way he'd ever work as one otherwise. Just a couple more months, then I can finally leave.
What do you think?
I think you should demand more money.
I think it's funny.
Dante doesn't want to say yes immediately, just because. Fine, then I want a raise.
What for? You never buy anything. Your room is as empty as the day you moved in.
He's right, but Dante still might need the money. For later. You blackmail me and I can't even get paid for doing my job?
A deal is not blackmail. And if you do want your paycheck, you take whatever case I give you. But I'll think about the raise.
A raise they both know might be completely useless if Dante does as he's planned and leaves as soon as the deal is over.
Your answer?
I can't stand you, old man. Orion crosses his arms in satisfaction. He ends the conversation in a soft tone.
I really do need you on this case.
Dante audibly exhales, refusing to look at Orion any longer. Instead, he turns back towards the interior of his flat.
His empty-ass flat.
Grabbing his cool-ass jacket, he calls for Alice.
So true.
Alice, we're leaving.
Coming! Here she is.
Yay. When the little girl rushes over, Dante stretches his hand out to her. She takes it, beaming. Don't smirk.
Not smirking.
I'll let go if you don't stop.
I'm stopping! I'm stopping. See? I'm completely serious.
Right.
This is her serious face.
Uh-huh. Dante locks the door behind him. There's nothing inside to steal, but Orion's the one paying for it, so Dante doesn't want to risk any damage. He owes the man enough already.
$9 million. No.
$9 million.
I don't know why it would be dollars when we're in Europe, but...
Oh, sorry, pounds.
Sorry, 9 million pounds, which is actually more
9
money
squillion
than
pounds.
US dollars, if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's worse.
The sun went down a while ago, leaving behind the darkness that Orion, as a vampire, can freely move in.
Love the CG. I mean, we saw it last time, but still.
Ever since Dante started working at the station, nighttime has become his new normal as well. It's an odd feeling. He's always been more comfortable wandering around in the dark, but having a regular job is completely different from sleeping and waking up whenever he pleases. That said, Alice is a human child, and the yawns slip out of her even if she tries to stifle them.
Aww.
Not wanting anyone to suggest for her to go home without visiting the station, she quickly speaks up.
Also, let me know if you get tired of doing the narration. I can swap over. If you feel
Yeah,
the
it's all
voice.
good.
Dante, are you free this weekend? Sunday?
Why?
I'm going to bake cookies with Mom, and she said if you want to come, you can come over. In the afternoon, though, so Dad will be inside his room.
Dante doesn't have to look down at Alice to know that she's fidgeting. Not scared of hugging me, not scared of holding my hand, but scared to hear rejection.
We
Like,
have
you got
to.
it, right?
We have to.
You got it.
It's cookies.
I'll drop by. I'm not gonna promise when, though.
Really?
If I say I'll come, I will.
Thank you. You'll love the cookies, and you can eat dinner with us too. We'll get lots of meat for you.
If I feel like it.
Do you think you'll be there for lunch? Mom will want to know. I keep forgetting that we're supposed to be British.
Yeah, we are technically
I don't
British,
know
but
if
that's
Dante. I don't know how if Dante is British.
I might
but
not be British.
I
but-
think. I could definitely try to do a little bit more British, but I feel like it'll sound really stupid.
you're doing like little British orphan.
I'm like a British orphan boy.
No.
Yeah. No. Depends on when I get up.
When will you get up?
Whenever I wake up.
Why do you not have an alarm clock?
He indulges her curiosity before he can think to point out that he doesn't have anything in his flat. Can't stand the ticking.
How about a digital one?
Waste of electricity. I don't need one. I can sleep whenever.
You do have a job.
And? Have I ever overslept?
On purpose, yes.
See? I don't need a clock to be on time when I want to be.
So you just go to sleep and wake up when you want?
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
You can if you practice. Maybe? It's not actually sure humans can do that.
So you really have no clock at all?
I do have one in a drawer if I need it. Wrapped up in several layers of fabric to muffle that annoying ticking drives him insane.
Why did you buy if you weren't gonna use it?
I didn't. Your father did. The only things Dante bought for the room were a number of pillows.
He heart pillows.
Dad, why did you buy one for Dante if he wasn't going to use it?
A long time ago, Orion still hoped that he can convert Dante to a normal lifestyle. He'd given that up quickly enough.
Alice, why did you buy it if you were gonna use it? He's like, I don't know, your dad bought it. Dad, why did you buy it if he wasn't gonna use it?
Yeah.
She's so silly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you never know when it might be useful. Okay.
At this moment, the police station comes into view.
We're here. I'll quickly give Dante and Raoul their briefing for the night, and afterwards we go home, alright?
Alright.
And as usual...
No leaving the room, no bothering anyone who looks tired, no touching anything. No talking to Raoul unless he's holding his coffee and I see him at least take a sip.
Did Dante tell you to do that?
No, Raoul did.
Certainly something that Raoul would say.
Wow, he's just like me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure he's already had enough time to make his coffee. We're a bit later than usual.
Not my fault.
My fault?
Your stubby legs still need time to grow.
But you're not saying it's not my fault, huh?
They're so silly. Aww.
Mm-hmm. As soon as Orion opens the door, he smiles.
Ah, there's Raoul.
As a human child, Alice has little understanding of how quickly some supernaturals can locate people inside a room, but locating Raoul is easy, even for her. He's in the little corner where the coffee maker is, just like at the start of every shift.
I heart coffee.
Oh.
Oh god, his breasts!
Oh my goodness. Alice runs up to him as he takes a sip from the mug.
Raoul, hello! Did you refuel? Is the conversation function working or do I need to wait?
He's so beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Raoul pats her head, a bit of fondness creeping into his eyes.
Do you like his harness that lifts his breasts?
I know,
perfectly?
that's incredible.
It's incredibly awesome.
Yeah.
It's enough. Good evening to you as well.
He then turns towards Orion.
Good evening, sir.
And to Dante.
Hello.
What? No good evening for me?
No, I don't want you to have one.
Do you want to see how quickly I can ruin your evening?
Do the both of you want to have a bad night? I already told Dante, but I have a task for you.
Raoul takes a big gulp from his mug.
Evening ruined. Thank you very much, sir. Evening's already been ruined. I saw Dante once.
He's just a hater.
He is.
Alice watches the adults with worry.
Is there a big problem, Dad?
It's just work as usual. Go and say hello to the others. I won't be long.
Fine.
Raoul sighs, leading the way to his desk. He takes the chair, side-eyeing Dante as he sits next to a neat stack of paperwork.
Don't sit on my desk.
Would you rather I lie down on it?
They're just always doing this gay shit, huh?
Apparently.
Well.
Raul looks like he's about to throw something, but holds himself back.
What a good sprite. If you like the table that much, should we get a leash for that collar of yours and chain you to it?
Oh my goodness. What do you think?
You're leaving this to me?
I did the last two.
Yo, yeah. These are all really funny. This is incredibly funny. I really like these.
I agree.
Up for grabs. Go ahead and choose. Listen, you're playing Dante. 2?
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. What am I, your pet? Yours to command?
Until you act like a decent human, werewolf being, yes.
I don't remember hearing about that. In that case, I demand all the advantages of having a master. Give me money, food, and play with me.
Play?
Raul immediately decides he does not want to go down that route.
Last I checked, pets don't receive a salary.
He turns to Orion, ignoring Dante completely.
Incredibly funny. If there's a case, it might have been better not to bring Alice along. She looks worried.
Orion joins them at the desk.
I wish she was worried. Because of me and Dante, she has far too little fear of supernaturals. I guess it's positive that she accepted having a vampire father this quickly.
If you two want to talk about childcare, do it when I'm not around. Give us the terribly important briefing already.
It is rare for you to give us the briefing directly, sir. Did something happen today? Last night, actually. You two were gone already, and I was doing a final round of patrols before heading home. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Orion leaves for a moment, then returns, a folder in hand. He taps on it as he talks.
It was mostly quiet. I ran into a fight in front of Mirage. Nothing unusual at first glance. But one of the men was unusually aggressive. It was almost impossible to get them off of each other. Just when I was about to resort to harsher methods, one of them...
Orion stops. The way he's hesitating is unusual. He usually knows what to say.
He changed. Mutated, you could call it. Did you arrest him? He died.
What, it escalated that far? Did you actually break his neck? Or accidentally, sorry.
No, he died on the spot. From 1 second to the next, he simply fell over and stopped moving.
Raul inhales deeply. Dante has heard him curse often enough, but this time the man only glances in Alice's direction. His hands move, forming a curse in sign language. Dante knows it well enough to recognize that by now.
Ah, hearing aids. Makes sense.
Ah. So does Orion.
Don't curse in front of her, not even in signs. I'm not. I'm not. No, I wasn't. I wasn't doing anything.
Nuh-uh. Raul quietly puts his hands away.
Did you get hurt?
Doesn't smell like blood.
Be quiet, Dante. I didn't ask you. As Dante already confirmed, no. Nothing that didn't heal immediately. The problem is that we have never seen anything like that happen before. His body was in an abnormal state. Pathology. On it. Pathology? On it, but no updates yet.
Didn't tell us what it looks like. We're going to investigate this. Why exactly? Do we think there's more mutants around?
We do. I heard mutters of people saying this wasn't the first time they saw that happening to someone. There has to be a cause.
So what are we looking for in people? Visually, I mean. Even to smell if you have one.
I'd love to tell you, but it's hard to explain. There was no unusual smell to speak of, and the other changes were... You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it.
Great.
Nothing has happened since yesterday, but anything that might catch the attention of humans has to be solved as soon as possible.
There's not just one, but several governmental institutions related to keeping humans oblivious to the existence of supernaturals. A rampaging mutant would make that considerably harder.
Makes sense.
That is to say, if they don't solve this case as quickly as possible, it might put human eyes on their backs, and then... no way in hell I'm gonna deal with Abraxas running around here.
Abraxas mention.
Abraxas mentioned.
We hate that guy.
We
No.
hate that guy, and
his
his
huge,
big tits.
voluptuous breasts and tiny, tiny, tiny waist.
Yeah.
So take care of it before he catches wind of the issue. I need you two to check all the clubs around Mirage. Talk to anyone suspicious. Watch anyone who stands out. You know your work.
Orion places the folder on the table. Raoul immediately pulls it over to himself and skims its contents, but it's so thin that he's done in no time. So why do we have to take on this shitty case?
Reason number 1. You might have to talk to humans, and Raoul is one of the only few people in the night shift who passes a decent police officer. Raoul is the only normal person here. Everyone else is out here, like you, wearing this damn leather jacket and cropped thing that is vacuum sealed to your breasts. I know Raoul's got that harness that props up his titties, but like even so, he looks the most normal.
Are you trying to say I don't look reliable in human eyes?
You pass for like a common delinquent. Or whore. You know
Or
exactly
whore.
what I'm trying to say. And or whore.
Admittedly, Dante looks more like a thug than an officer, or a whore. Raoul is very helpful when it comes to convincing humans that his badge isn't fake.
I'll take care of it as usual, sir. Don't worry. Number 2. I want you to keep an ear out for any substances on the street. In the case that's related, Zeno might know something. You are the only one he'll speak to, Dante, because he's gay or something.
So Raoul goes to question people and I hunt down Zeno.
You're not getting out of the boring tasks, Dante. Raoul is your partner, so don't even think about going off on your own. He's there to keep an eye on you, because you're a little freak.
My microphone didn't pick it up, but I made
That's
the
okay.
noise. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a dog trainer. Don't bite, Dante. Be good, Dante. No barking, Dante. Just like...
Dante growls. Yeah. Dante growls at that statement, but it sounds hollow, so even Raoul recognizes it as no threat.
Zeno, oh, that's you.
No, my line. You're just so greedy.
Sorry, I'm just so greedy.
Zeno isn't as difficult to handle as you pretend, old man.
You can tell that to every single officer who has given up on detaining him.
He's an overgrown kid. Hard to catch, but he's not dangerous.
Maybe that's why you two get along so well.
I'm not...
You're 2 years old to me. It's time for dinner. I'll take Alice home and come back later. You can handle everything, Raoul. Leave it to me. Thank you.
Stop
Are you leaving?
messing with me. I don't need Raoul to watch over me.
Don't swear.
Mm-hmm.
He's grinning. He's smiling. I think you do. See you two later. Bye. I'm gonna fade away now.
Bye-bye. See you again soon.
No cursing in front of the kid, right?
Growing up with Orion made her weird.
You could just say you like her.
Raoul finishes his coffee and puts the mug on the table. He stands up, smoothing out the creases of his shirt.
Do you need to do anything else here? Otherwise, I'd suggest we go. There's a lot to check out.
There's nothing more annoying than blindly asking people for information.
You won't be asking people, I will. Whoa!
Raoul grabs his coat and shrugs it on. His voice is dripping with sarcasm.
Sick outfit. You're there to look scary and ensure that no one tries to mess with a weak human.
Humans aren't exactly common in their division for a very simple reason. They're helpless compared to what they're up against.
Big guard dog.
Raul is the only human officer on Orion's team. At first, Dante thought that a human would be a liability, but Raul has proven himself to be a valuable member. It's not just about interacting with other humans. Raul has a completely different view on things than most supernaturals, and while Dante often finds it irritating, it does have its advantages.
Mm.
I know he's good at what he does, but the supernatural department is a completely different beast from the standard human one. I don't get why he takes the risk. One angry supernatural and he's crippled or dead.
Why are you staring at me?
You gotta ask.
We gotta ask. You're a little bit
Yeah.
curious. A little bit
Why do you
curious.
do this?
What? Interact with you?
With supernaturals. Working as an officer here. Do you have no self-preservation at all? Not that Dante's one to talk.
Are you worried for my health?
Forget it. I'm just gonna get you really drunk sometime and ask again. That'll be less bothersome.
Lol. If you're worried about others attacking me, just make sure they don't.
That's a valid point. He still He still thinks it'd be better if Raul worked in a place with more survivable dangers.
Lol. Now come. The night is short.
You think? Because I'm feeling it like it's gonna be a very long night.
He's so mad. He's so grumpy.
Mm-hmm. Are we taking your car?
No, I've got it parked near the Golden Cat. Let's walk.
Your choice. They walk for a short time before Raul speaks up again.
Do you mind if I ask a question?
Yes.
A question for a question.
You mean at the station? You didn't even answer.
Then you can ask another question after you answer mine.
That is fine. Dante tilts his head to show his agreement.
Why is it that Orion treats you like a child? I know he's older, but you and I are around the same age, and he doesn't treat me like that. Why is it that Orion is so worried about you? You're more than able to take care of yourself, but he's treating you like a child who shouldn't run around on his own.
We just re-established that officers aren't allowed to work alone. Not that it stops Dante from trying sometimes.
Of course not, but with how much he stresses that I have to keep an eye on you, wouldn't it be better if I wasn't a human? I can't stop you even if you do start a fight. A werewolf is above my weight class. Lol.
Raul being a human is actually the point, not that Dante can explain that. Other than Orion, there's no one who knows Dante as anything other than a werewolf. The only reason Orion knows is that Dante's mother told him. But Raul doesn't have a reason to know. It's usually no issue, but in some cases it makes explaining things a bit hard. There are similarities between hellhounds and werewolves that allow one to act as the other, but there are also some huge differences. Raul may hate it, but him being so much weaker than me is exactly why Orion decided to pair us up in the first place. With Raul around, not only do I have to make sure he stays safe, I also can't run wild. I'd risk injuring him. Annoyingly, Raul did hit the nail on the head, though. Orion is treating him like a child with no self-control. I think he's overly worried about me because he knew my mother. Feels responsible or something.
Did he know you when you were a kid?
That is not an easy question to answer for several reasons.
Ellipses.
No.
It's complicated, I see.
Raul just nods to himself and stops asking. It's something Dante appreciates, not that he'd ever say that out loud.
Lol.
My turn. Same as before. Why did you end up working here? And how? The division doesn't take in many humans.
I believe Orion was looking to add a human to the division even before I applied. When we had an interview, it sounded like it. It probably also helped that I was able to use my family name. Previous connections with supernaturals do make it easier for you to get hired.
There's that, too. You're rich, and you obviously have connections. So why spend every night on the beat for barely anything?
It's not a bad workplace. Everyone's polite, and Orion is a good superior.
Seriously?
For real? You haven't worked another job yet, have you?
He hasn't, so it's true that he can't compare Orion to someone else.
This is the only thing you've ever done. If he put us on this case, he believes that we are the right people for it. Aren't you the slightest bit proud of that?
No.
That's a shame. You should be.
Why? He's just using me. Raoul was partnered with Dante as soon as he joined the force, but they know little about each other. It's hard to ask about someone else when you yourself are unwilling to talk. Not that Dante isn't curious.
A little bit curious.
A little bit curious. I've got the chance right now anyway. Where'd you work before joining our division?
Another question?
I'll owe you one.
Other police stations. For humans.
And you switched over to supernatural cases on purpose?
Oh, you know. You don't stop, do you?
It bothers me. It makes no sense. I want an answer or it'll annoy me the whole night.
It isn't as interesting as you think. I like working with supernaturals. None of you care about who I am, which is a blessing.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this gay. People were sucking up to you before because you're rich with an influential family. And you didn't like that.
I don't need you to understand. But try to believe me when I say it's really damn annoying when people think you're doing good work, only doing good work because of your name and not because you've been working your ass off for it.
Raoul inhales and straightens his collar. It sounds like there are many stories he could tell about his previous job.
I prefer to be judged for my own abilities, but not those of my parents and siblings.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Alright, that's something I can get.
You can?
Did you say that?
Yeah, I did, sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
He's
I don't
like,
think
you can?
Yeah. It sounds nice to have people do your bidding without needing to work for it, but if you do work, you should get that recognition and no one else.
Yeah.
Dante shrugs, sliding his hands inside his pockets. Still think you're stupid for putting yourself in danger, though.
I guess I can be rather stubborn.
Move my microphone a little closer to me.
Nah.
But I've survived so far.
Yes, because I make sure no one mauls you to death.
As we've established before, that's why you're my partner. You're doing a good job. Continue to make sure I don't die.
I'm not your babysitter.
Bodyguard might be the more appropriate word.
Merle's mouth twitches into a little smile that he's quick to hide.
He's so cutiful. Although I doubt anyone can convince you to wear a suit. Or anything formal at all.
Raoul's eyes move over Dante.
Which is a bit of a shame.
Why do you think that, Raul? Do you think he'd look good in a suit? Is that why? Wow, why do you think that's a shame?
I'll have to reject your job offer. I'm stuck at the station for another while.
Certainly stuck for tonight, at least. The first place of interest is over there. Let's get this over with. At the club.
They should have been at the club.
They're at the club right now.
Yeah. Their first stop was indeed just the start of a long, long night. Many follow before the end is in sight. I'm gonna choke the next person here who wants to waste our time.
Please don't.
As expected, or maybe feared, no one knows anything. Not only does it take forever to make them talk, they also end up revealing that they haven't noticed anything other than a couple more bodies than usual. The relationships between the different groups of supernaturals are complicated, meaning that a corpse won't immediately cause others to react. With how close the place is to the slums, no one has the energy to care for strangers.
At the club.
I knew this case would be a hassle.
I love that the lights are animated. It's really good.
Yeah.
This is the last place. Get it together.
Raoul steps up to Dante's side. Over the years, he's learned to recognize most of Dante's body language, including the signs of his rising annoyance. Another thing that Dante would never say out loud is that Raoul helps. The way that he riles Dante up is completely different somehow. It doesn't make him want to tear out anyone's throat.
LGBT.
But as much as his presence is a comforting one, it can't undo the strain on Dante's nerves. It's tempting to mix in with the crowd. There's alcohol here and loud music. People who want your company for a night, who couldn't care less who you are. Even those with good senses would have trouble locating anyone in here, let alone Raoul. If Dante walks off, he'd be rid of him, and this case, within a minute. A break, just for tonight. And tomorrow is another day. Maybe another break.
Dante.
Raoul grabs Dante's wrist. It's a light hold. How are you always so quick to realize when I feel like leaving?
It grabs you.
I could just shake him off.
No, come on.
Nah,
Come on.
nah,
Come
come
on. Come on. We can hold hands or something. I don't know.
True.
Emotional support human in your overstimulation nexus.
Could, but won't. He'd be easy prey for anyone in here. Raoul stands out. He's human, he's wearing clothes that don't belong here, and he's handsome.
He's hot.
Without anyone at his side, he might just get swept away. If the wrong person, and there are too many of those, got their hands on him, he'd never be seen again.
This music is so funny to me. Awesome.
Dante would be a pretty shitty bodyguard if you let that happen. Not to mention an even shittier policeman, though he cares less about that. I'm not gonna put him in danger. Dante leans back a bit and Raoul's grip immediately lessens. Yeah, I know what we're here for.
Exasperated Raoul.
Dante turns away from the crowd. Raoul sighs quietly, as exhausted as Dante feels.
We'll be out of here sooner if you resist vanishing into the crowd for 2 minutes.
You think I'd left for only 2 minutes?
Do you think you could have left for longer, knowing I'd be wandering around the club alone?
No. Because Dante is still somewhat convinced that Raoul is severely underestimating the danger of supernaturals most of the time. Just like Alice. That's what having supernaturals like Orion around you does. Warps your perception. Whatever. Where to? Raoul's professionalism returns immediately. He glances around.
I'd say the owner, considering he's conveniently wandering around over there.
Catching the owner instead of some random staff member is half a miracle. The first one of its kind for the night.
Yay! Although,
Raoul nods towards another corner of the room.
that guy might know something too.
The little group in the corner isn't hiding. There's small plastic bags being passed around. A dealer, huh? We don't have any evidence that the victim was on something, but the chances aren't low. A dealer's the best bet for tracking any paying customers. Then again, the owner of this place would have a wider network. I don't know.
I mean, we gotta do the thing where we wait 7 years for it to save.
Great.
Yep. Yeah. Huh?
Any minute now.
Any minute now. Oh, wowza. The vibes are so different, which is what's hilarious to me.
Oh yeah.
In Dante's side.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Alright.
There we go.
What should we try first?
If I had to guess, like, probably the owner.
Yeah? Let's
I
give it a
don't
go.
know. Let's try the owner before he runs away. Dante walks off in the direction of the club owner, Raoul on his heel. The crowd parts fluidly, closing up again behind them. Dante can't remember the man's name, didn't even recognize him to be honest, but he doesn't need to. Once they're close enough, Raoul switches positions with him, now standing in front.
Places him in front. Alright, now you talk. Alfred Chadwick!
Alfred Chadwick?
A guy named Chadwick. Alfred Chadwick. Ugh, never. Not with that name. Al, if anything. But who's asking? Do not
Raoul
call me
his...
Chadwick.
Raoul whips out his badge, making the fake smile on the man's face freeze.
Police. Tam, I don't need your kind around here. Leave, or I'll call security.
Al growls, showing off sharp teeth. Wow, there's no doubt he's a werewolf even without the gesture. The night has been long already. Seeing the provocative gesture towards his partner, Dante feels his patience thin out even further. With one large step, he's right in front of the guy, face close enough to feel his breath.
Back the fuck up!
When he growls, it's much darker. The sound is Al's eyes widening, whole body tensing up.
Scary.
Listen, you mangy mutt. If you call security, I can assure you that the blood will flow. If you want this to end without anyone in the hospital, you'll answer our damn questions. The more cooperative you are, the faster we're done here.
Normal guy and big scary dog.
Understood. Werewolves are good at gauging their opponents. The man stops showing off his fangs in seconds.
Understood.
Dante steps back, standing closer to Raoul now to show that he won't allow any further threats. Al clears his throat, fixing his collar that hadn't even been touched, then tries to regain his composure.
No need to be so aggressive. Can we start?
Raoul looks at Dante rather than Al when he asks his question, though it's the werewolf who answers.
Not here. Follow me.
Al leads them to a small room in the back. It's quieter than the main area, and no one's around to interrupt or overhear them.
The storage room CG. Fire. The lighting is nice.
Al leaves Dante to close the door. He crosses his arms and leans against the wall, wary and defensive.
What do you want? It's pretty simple. We heard about an odd fight right in front of your place. Someone died after a burst of aggression. What do you know about that? Police are looking into that? Well, it's to my advantage if you do. There's something really freaky going on there. I didn't see it firsthand, but I got the wildest descriptions of what he looked like when he died.
Dante can only assume this is what Orion mentioned. I wonder what actually happened.
But it's not just that one guy. I heard this sort of thing happening more than once. The dead aren't the usual addicts either, but even some people who typically avoid drugs. Paying customers. If word gets out, I'd really start losing business.
Raoul tenses up at the mention of more victims. Not a standalone case of sudden death, it seems.
When did this start? How would I know? Not like I go around counting days. But are we talking weeks or months? If I had to guess, weeks definitely. Can't give you an exact time frame, but it's not been that long. How many deaths have you noticed? What kind of question is that? There's always been people acting up and dying one way or the other. Slums are close and all that. The exaggerated stories are nothing new either. I just thought it was worse than usual, till I started losing customers. And you didn't report any of the previous deaths?
Al shrugs, looking uninterested.
Started out more in the back alleys, and nothing too visible on the surface.
Raoul rubs a hand over his face.
You all are really... What else do you know about the ones who've died? Well, you already said that they act aggressive, though that's playing it down. I've seen a little succubus rush into a whole group of supernaturals without a second thought. Draw a lot of onlookers. Though I didn't see any of the weird shit that people have been talking about. Sober? Drunk? On something? What exactly do you think I spend my whole night doing? I'd say if you're noticing whether the people dying are customers or not, then you're also noticing whether they're buying something off menu. Wouldn't know about the details, but at least the succubus did like to party with a bit of something extra in her blood. But not a single one was the type to get that aggressive.
What happened to the corpses?
What happens to any corpse around here?
The police don't get to it in time. There's always someone happy to take a body along.
I seriously don't know anything else. I swear.
Your word is useless.
Look, I don't want police around here. You leave me alone, I leave you. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. That's how it's always been, right?
We'll leave you alone once you've told us everything.
I have.
So I won't have to come back here after finding out something else? Al hesitates, eyes wandering.
I did say everything I know about the dead guys, which is basically nothing. If you want something else, there's an odd guy in a hood who's been seen nearby. A stranger? Stranger indeed. Fucking strange, that guy. Okay. Alright, that's me. Sorry, I spaced out for a second.
It's okay.
It's because Dante did a little bounce and changed sprites. How would you describe him? Tall, like...
He motions with his hand, showing a size way above his own head.
I did it in real life. Like, tall, wears some odd dress, oriental or whatever. You can't be saying this.
You can't be saying
A hood
that,
over his
werewolf.
head. I guess they're in fucking England.
Yeah.
Everyone's who's saying they've said the same thing! No. He's scary, intimidating, made them freeze up and want to hide even when he was just passing by. Did he talk to anyone? Not a single word.
Sounds like a supernatural. What kind?
No one knows. There's no scent on him. None. He appears out of nowhere without a sound and vanishes just as quickly.
Are you sure that the ones running into him don't just have a bad nose?
If it was one person, sure. But I've already heard of a dozen people who have seen him. All kinds of supernaturals, too.
Raoul turns to Dante.
Don't vampires have no smell?
They do have one, it's just very subtle. Not to mention that the smells of your environment stick to you. It's weird to say that someone smells like nothing.
Suspicious, right? There's stuff that changes your scent, but no one would go for nothing. Smelling like nothing stands out worse than anything else could. Not that you'd know, human. I don't need a dog's nose to understand that. A dog? Why would you say that?
Al gapes, then looks over to Dante as if fully expecting a fellow werewolf to take offense at being compared to a dog.
No, he's like a self,
Little does he know that a hellhound doesn't appreciate being compared to a werewolf either.
You got it, bro. What's wrong? It's like, what to be too? That's so silly. You dog. I think this one's funny.
Yeah. If my partner says you're a dog, then you're a dog. Got a problem with that? We are your friendly neighborhood police. Feel free to tell us if you have complaints.
Lol. This may not be the right moment to say it so, but I don't think that... I don't even think it's that bad of an insult. Personally.
There are no were-dogs, so you're basically calling him an animal rather than a humanoid.
How come you haven't gotten offended when I call you a dog?
Because I like it. Anyway, first of all, I have.
Second of all, it's because I'm a little bit into it.
Second, you're my partner, so I'm not going to kill you over something like that. Judging from the look on Al's face, he's currently reevaluating the kind of partners the two people in front of him are.
Like, are they like...
Are they like...
Are they? You know.
You know. I think there's a difference for me being called a werewolf day in, day out. As well get called a dog, too. Al's shoulders slacken with exhaustion, and he waves his hand to call them back to attention.
Is that enough for you to leave? Anything else I can tell you is just random stuff. People having affairs, magic experiments, failing, cartel doing cartel stuff. Museum burned down or something? I don't know. Might be something in Cersei's plotline. SSF was sniffing around for that last one. That tall, grumpy vampire with the white hair has been snooping.
Abraxas. That might be interesting to hear more about. Dante tilts his head, tempted to ask more about it, but Raoul shakes his head. Something for later, then. Something for a different route in this game.
Something for a different path line in the game. I have one last question. Then we're done. Get it out. Have you seen Zeno around lately? Huh?
Oh, sorry. That has Al getting defensive again.
What are you asking about him for? We're gonna hate that guy.
Suddenly it involves his business, and now he's clamming up,
We need to talk to him too. I don't know him. Don't know him. No idea. You don't look like you don't know him.
Dante interrupts Raul with a shake of his head. He's not gonna say anything if you ask him like that. We're not out to get him or mess with your sales. We just want to talk to him, and then we'll leave him be.
Sounds like bullshit to me. You're cops.
Even cops have given up on catching him. We just want to ask him about any new drugs on the market.
You say that, but fine. I do know who he is. Hard not to around here, but I wouldn't know where he is. He's here and there, wherever he pleases. A small fry like me couldn't keep an eye on him. Can't help you.
It's very much in line with how Zeno behaves. Both Dante and Raul know that.
Alright. Thank you for your help. Are you leaving now? Yes. Finally! Let me escort you out.
This is the most motivated Al's been this entire conversation.
Lol.
Dante and Raul do get escorted out, but the way the door slams shut behind them makes it clear they're not welcome back.
Well, I'm in the corner.
I too am in this episode. I should have punched him just once.
Wouldn't have helped.
I mean for the fun of it.
It's worrying that there are many more victims than we expected. Ignoring him, Orion was right to think that something was wrong. Well, we've checked all the clubs and any other places in the area that make sense. But since we haven't encountered anyone unusually aggressive or dead, we can't do anything else for the moment. I'd suggest you see if you can find Zeno. He's not going to reveal himself if I'm with you, so meet me at the Golden Cat when you're done.
I won't try for very long.
Better than nothing. In the meantime, I'll inform some people about the stranger, just in case he's involved in all this. See you later.
Raul doesn't wait for Dante to start complaining, leaving before he can get a single word in.
Bye!
How the fuck am I supposed to find that guy?
I don't know, sniff him out.
Dante shoves his hands into his pockets, walking down the street. His best chance of running into Zeno is doing exactly that, just walking around, waiting for Zeno to show himself.
A cute little stroll.
If he's not asleep, who knows where? He's working at his lab, that's also who knows where. And if he's not working, he's relaxing on some rooftop.
He's always just like somewhere. That's really funny. Dante jump scare.
As one of the main designers for an astoundingly large circle of cities, Zeno should be a more dangerous guy, but even the police aren't after him anymore. There's been so many attempts to capture and keep him, but he always slips out. He's like the Joker.
He's literally like the Joker.
Not to mention that there'd just be someone worse filling in his position if he's gone. Most of the time, Zeno is friendly. He minds his own business and he doesn't pick fights. He's not a direct threat to others. Even a child would be safe around him. As long as you can make sure he doesn't feed them anything weird.
Lol. My freak experiments.
Zeno doesn't show up as he walks around. Dante's patience reaches limits and he stops. Fuck this. I'm leaving.
What? I was just about to stage a dramatic entry.
The Joker?
It's me, the Joker. Hey. Hey, Diva. I've almost got the timing figured out and now you've ruined all my work.
Zeno. There you are.
Oh, he's quite cute. He's the Joker.
I was kind of just like fucking around, but he does kind of have like the green hair and the
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I was saying he's literally. That's why I said he's
kind of
literally
the
Joker. He's got green and purple, and he's like a crazy science boy.
Yeah. Zeno's sitting on top of a roof, but his voice carries as clearly as if he were standing right next to Dante.
God, it's so pretty. It's so vibrant, and I love like the screen tone that they use. Wow. Ugh.
Yeah.
Here I am. You've been looking for me.
I have. Come down. Zeno doesn't even consider it.
He's like, nah, I don't wanna. No way. We must stay apart, for I never know when you might turn on me, taking advantage of me, letting my guard down to arrest me.
Have I ever even tried to arrest you? This whole time we've known each other?
No.
So I'm not gonna start now. Come down.
Don't want to. I feel like our current distance is fitting. Something about the distance between our hearts.
Are you ever gonna stop talking nonsense? Zeno grabs his chest in a dramatic gesture.
I'm hurt. A cop and a criminal can't be friends. You being down there and I appear as the representation of that. Get it?
I like number one.
You like number one? Come on, we're friends. Come on.
I thought we were friends. It's embarrassing to say out loud, but Dante thinks it makes sense to call Zeno a friend. They meet irregularly, but Zeno always stops to Zeno always stops to chat when he sees Dante.
Dante like putting his fingers together, being like, I thought we were friends.
Even the occasional chases are nothing more than a game. For reasons Dante doesn't understand, Zeno loves running away from him.
He's like, tee-hee, try and catch me, tee-hee.
Though Dante enjoys chasing, so it does work out. Wow.
It's like throwing a ball for a dog, but you are the ball.
Yeah.
Huh.
Zeno's expression momentarily shifts from surprise to something else. Ooh. Being gay. He looks like he didn't expect that response, but is happy about it nonetheless. Like a giddy child, he starts bobbing up and down.
I guess we are.
Great, now that we've established that.
It's quite tragic, though. Even as friends, we can't openly spend time together.
My superior officer at work knows that I know you.
A relationship doomed from the beginning.
Stop wandering off into your own world.
Listen, I'm cooking my doomed yaoi in my mind right now. Then again, relationships that develop despite the unavoidable obstacles between you. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me reread that. Then again, relationships that develop despite the unavoidable obstacles between you can be especially sweet.
For a long second, Dante allows himself to just close his eyes and inhale.
Bro, shut up.
Oh my god, bro. Zeno!
Lock in. Yes?
Get your ass down here or I'm coming up. Zeno claps his hands together.
Yeah.
A small, colorful dust cloud appears, likely remnants of whatever he last worked on.
You would come all the way up here just to have a chat with me? We're like Sherlock and Lupin. True freedom lies in breaking the chains of societal expectations. We are two people who can't be together, can't be apart. We don't care what the world thinks.
What the fuck are you saying? I need a damn beer. If you make me climb up to you, I'm gonna break one of your bones for every second you've wasted. Up on the roof, Zeno cocks his head.
You're so serious today. Why so serious?
Why so fuck?
Why so serious?
He gets up and steps off the edge without a second thought.
Hi.
Zeno's body appears from above, hanging upside down, bouncing slightly as he stops right in front of Dante.
Hey, look. I've been getting the hang of a new trick. It takes some practice and all the blood rushes to your head, but it works. She's like, this fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
I turned my sprite upside down, Dante. Aren't you impressed?
I can rotate myself freely.
I can rotate myself freely. The game devs did this just for me.
Dante grabs Zeno by the waist low and turns him around midair.
Nice.
Zeno squeaks like a toy but doesn't struggle.
The squeaker.
That's crazy. I could snap him in half by accident.
That's pretty hot.
Wow. Finding himself the right way up again, the wizard stops hovering and places his feet on the ground.
Man, what's wrong? Usually you play along for a bit.
I'm not falling for the sad puppy facade.
His sad puppy eyes.
Not today.
Not today. Maybe another day.
Not twice today when Alice already got me earlier. I'm still working. I have to talk to you.
No time for games?
No time or energy.
Oh.
Zeno circles Dante once and makes a doubtful sound.
You look more like you have too much energy. You could use some calming down. Want something? I've got some stuff with me.
Not right now.
Alright, but if you change your mind, I've got a personal stash. I'll give you only the best. Just give me a... Just shout in the street or something? I'll find you. Probably.
Sit on the rooftop and howl.
You're a werewolf, aren't you? I'm sure you howl very nicely.
Remember to call you by howling in the future. But about the thing I'm here for.
I'm all ears. Actually, I'm working on a spell that gives you a flying ear. Not an actual ear, I think, but you can make it fly around. You can hear what it hears. It's failing so far, but it's going to be fun.
Zeno, concentrate.
Please focus. Concentrating. Listening.
Do you know anything about a new substance that makes people abnormally aggressive? The majority of drugs in the area, at least for the supernatural, were created by Zeno. Other creators have little space to compete, and those that do are carefully selected and make only specific products. The cartel controls the whole system to its own benefit. Fewer issues, more happy customers. Zeno's expression turns blank.
A new drug.
Anything you made or were involved in recently? Or any new substance from anyone else?
He's just like me.
Zeno pulls a hand through his hair, messing it up. It leaves a little trail of blue powder.
There's so much stuff I work on and so many recipes. How can you expect me to remember everything? Customer confidentiality or something like that? I don't remember who came to me for what.
You're so great at confidentiality that you forget their name before they're even out the door.
He's just like me for real. Exactly! You get me.
You remember my name?
Dante.
I'm honored.
You're my sworn nemesis. Of course I would remember your name.
How many people's names do you know?
Like... 15? 20?
Should have expected this. The guy doesn't remember anything from 5 seconds ago if he doesn't want to. What a way to live your own life.
It's a nice life. You should try it. Not thinking about stuff that doesn't have to bother you is great. I can use that time and energy for other things. Unlike you right now.
Sometimes Zeno's suggestions actually make sense. It's odd because usually nothing about him does.
He's so real. Rather than worry about who I'm working with or what they're doing, I prefer to think about nice things. Like my next meal, for example. We should go eat out together sometime.
Weren't you just blabbing about keeping your distance?
We don't have to go.
I didn't say no.
I'm also just saying.
Dante blinks out for a moment, thinking about his next meal does sound nice.
Quite fond of this facial expression on him.
I agree.
This is like a face that I draw on Aya sometimes.
Stop distracting me. I still have questions.
And I still have answers, or not. We'll have to see.
You know nothing.
I know nothing.
Listen, it's not one of the usual party drugs. It's deadly. Kills people.
It's what?
From one moment to the next, it's like a switch is flipped. Zeno's tone changes completely.
Who fucked that up? They aren't supposed to kill. Dead customers are bad customers, and that gets police on our backs.
Wow, you pissed.
He's locked in. Only people who are alive can buy more. That's just basic business logic. I work my ass off to make sure my stuff doesn't have bad side effects, and here comes some brainless designer messing it all up. Really? They're going to tarnish my name.
Do you even care about your reputation?
No, but this is a matter of principle.
Which principle? Zeno awkwardly waves his hand.
Something. I don't like my work being screwed up, that's all. You sure it's not someone selectively killing people?
I'm not sure about anything. Our only guess so far is that everyone affected is taking the same thing.
Not a pain.
Zeno lifts his hand, biting on the knuckle of his index finger.
Our system is working so nicely, I just don't want anyone messing with it. Don't fucking bite your finger is really funny.
Don't bite. Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay? And then just don't bite your finger. Stop.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Bro, don't do that. You got stuff on your fingers, please. Probably bad for you.
Yeah.
What would you like to choose?
I like that one. I think it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop.
Stop that.
Stop that. What?
Biting your finger. You're leaving marks. Zeno lowers his hand and covers it with his other one. Does the thought of someone interfering with his work stress him out that much?
Yes.
Zeno takes several steps back, increasing the distance between them. He waves at Dante, his smile the same as before.
Well, it doesn't matter what it is. You're gonna find out who's messing with my customers' customers, right?
I have no choice.
Then I'll do the same. I'm sure we can fix the problem together. Dante, see you again soon. Next time, let's have something to show for this case. Bye. I'm disappearing now.
Zeno does a little hop that lands him in midair again, quickly taking him up to another roof where he vanishes out of sight. You say that, but you're not going to remember, are you? Can't tell if he's a genius or an idiot. Probably both.
Probably both. Most are.
At least he managed to find Zeno and hear what he has to say. That's the narration. I don't know why I said that in Dante voice. Anyway. But I'd have liked something more useful. This whole night has been a waste. Doesn't help his mood. Dante rubs his hands over his face. Whatever. I did my work. Raoul should be waiting for me. Time to finish up for today.
Yay.
It takes a moment for Dante to find his way, but soon he's walking down another alley to get to the bar. Oh, alley CG.
I love this alleyway CG.
Alley CG, my beloved.
Alleyway CG, my beloved. I love you.
With the night ending, people are starting to return home if they have one. Tired yawns, drunk ramblings, and happy hollering can be heard, though Dante takes the quieter streets on purpose to avoid them. It always helps, but only so much. Even the back alleys have other people in them. Dante quickens his pace, listening despite himself for any surly remarks or angry, slurred muttering. He'd never been the type to ignore rowdy drunks. They didn't ignore him either, which had been a blessing, at least until Orion caught on. It wasn't really losing control if some idiot on the street swung at him first.
Well,
the fights were an easy way to burn off his recklessness, but when he'd first started working as a cop, Orion had hardly left his side at night.
little man.
He used to drag Dante away from the busier streets, repeating over and over, like a broken record, a very annoying one, for Dante to just ignore them. And he's right. Drunks don't make for challenging fights anyway. They're a waste of his time. He's good at it by now.
I'm so good at fighting drunks.
No, ignoring them, not jumping at every chance. That doesn't mean he doesn't want a fight. Damn vampire. I should see if he'll fight me again soon. Orion is not to be underestimated as an enemy, which is why Dante has been trying to rile him up since day one. He'd only managed to bait him once by bringing up Alice. Dante hadn't liked what happened after that. But the end result was positive. Orion had agreed he needed an outlet, so they'd started sparring here and there. Not half as often as Dante would like, but better than nothing. I'm going insane. Everything tonight is just messing with me on purpose. Fucking work, fucking case no one cares about except Ryan and some higher-ups I've never seen before. It's right when he has that thought that someone stumbles into Dante's path.
Yeah.
Watch where you're fucking walking. Dante flares up, the alcohol stench coming off the man is so bad that it itches in his nose. The man jolts, swaying from left to right. He's muttering something under his breath, but as he raises his head, the murmur quickly grows louder. It's incomprehensible nonsense. Half-syllables that are connected in no particular order, more sounds than words. They tumble over each other as the man's face distorts, veins bulging out and eyes wide open.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He screams, a bestial cry, as he raises a fist, swinging it towards Dante wildly. Bastard, you picking a fight? Right now?
When I'm really angry and pissed.
Dante tries not to focus on the delight buried under the anger of his words. He catches the fist. It's surprisingly heavy for a man with such a thin build, and throws a punch right back.
Ow.
It connects hard enough that he can hear a crack.
Howie.
He expects the man to either back off, surprised by the resistance, or just keep swinging. What he doesn't expect is how the man turns, not at all reacting to whatever just broke. He bares his teeth, getting ready to bite right into Dante's hand. Dante pulls back his right hand, using the other to grab the man by the hair and swing him against the wall.
Ouch.
There's a dull thud and the man slumps down. Oh, shit. Come on. Seriously? Dante groans. The man is not strictly human. Under the alcohol and the sense of other supernaturals, he smells like wizard. Sadly, him being a wizard doesn't exactly fix his human frailty, and as Dante strains his ears, he can't hear him breathing anymore. Shit. The desire to ignore the situation is strong. If he's just killed a man, then that's going to become a giant mess. The guilt doesn't quite settle in. There's too many other emotions taking up all the space. But he knows that Orion wouldn't leave. Neither would Raoul. He's neither of them, but he won't be able to look them into the eye if he doesn't take care of this.
Mm-hmm.
Dante kneels in front of the body, quickly checking the man's situation.
Do you need me to swap over narrating?
There you go.
Yeah?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
The impact against the wall was not bad enough to kill a person. The punch before that was worse, and even that appeared to have only broken the man's nose, doing no further damage. No, the man shouldn't be dead, but there he is. What the fuck? That was a punch at me first, and then has the audacity to die in front of me? Son of a bitch.
He's so funny to me. Dante.
Wait. Dante squints at the corpse. Aggression followed by sudden death. No way. Could it be? Dante reaches out to touch the man again when...
Ah!
Dante whips his head around, staring down the street. Seconds pass, but what he first thought was the sound of a single isolated step doesn't return. This night can't get any weirder. He sighs, returning to face the corpse.
Oh.
He doesn't get to focus on it. This time, it's not an unknown sound. It's a voice, almost right next to his ear.
Oh.
Wasting no time to think, Dante throws himself in the opposite direction, scrambling to his feet and distancing himself from whoever has managed to approach him without even audibly breathing. There was no smell to warn him of the stranger's presence. They smell like nothing.
Hey, Diva.
Hey.
Aura farming!
Aura! Oh my goodness.
Their aura.
They're just suddenly there, looking at the dead person and then turning their attention towards Dante. He knows the stranger is looking at him without seeing their eyes. Ice seeps through his veins, an almost physical sensation as it steals his breath away. When the hooded figure straightens, their clothes rustle, but that's the only sound around them.
This CG is so awesome.
It's very good.
I love the distortion on it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
This person is...
Flashback of Al
yeah.
speaking. Tall, wears
Yeah.
some odd dress, oriental or whatever, hood over his head. Everyone who's seen him says the same thing. He's scary, intimidating, made them freeze up and want to hide even when he was just passing by.
The guy that club owner talked about. The man is as tall as described, and his clothes are indeed just as odd. Considering the circumstances, he's definitely someone that needs to be interrogated, but... terrifying. He's terrifying.
He's so scary.
Al's description sounded like an exaggeration. Unexpectedly, he was right. The sheer presence of the man makes even Dante want to hide away. But at the same time... fascinating. I've never met anyone like this. He doesn't like to bow down, not even when he's as intimidated as he is right now. The different sides of him pull in opposite directions, ultimately rendering him completely motionless. Fight. Until the hierarchy is established, there is no surrender. A hellhound does not lower their head to someone who does not earn their submission. Submit because a fight is not necessary. This person, being creature, is far above him. It's stupid not to understand this, and accepting another's strength is not shameful. His human side, quiet till now, chimes in. When you see someone scary, isn't it better to run?
Hey, Diva.
Hey!
Okay, let's think. What do you know about this one state?
The hooded man talks, interrupting his thoughts. His voice sends shivers right down Dante's spine. It's not a request, it's an order. He has to answer.
His hair is a mess. He's so stressed out.
He doesn't try to fight this, at least. There's no reason to. I don't know them. Dante's voice is shaking. He swallows heavily and puts a hand on his throat, forcing himself to calm down. He will not stutter from fear like a helpless pup. But they might be one of several deaths caused by the same thing. The man hums. After a moment of contemplation, he moves closer. The closer he gets, the more Dante wants to leave. What is he?
Scared.
I've never met anyone or anything like this before. What is he? What's he doing here?
Frightened.
The man towers over Dante when they stand in front of each other. There's a pair of eyes shining under the hood, staring right into him.
Caused by what?
At this point, it's getting harder to breathe. Dante's instinct is screaming, run away or lower your head. Just stop looking. Stop risking his anger. Stop risking your life. I'm not gonna run away. Fear is choking his throat, but Dante doesn't move his eyes away out of sheer stubbornness. He's run away too often. He's had enough of it, even in the face of potential death.
He's like, I'm just trying to talk. You're not running away?
The eyes under the hood narrow. Dangerous.
We gotta stay.
Right?
We
Yeah.
gotta stay. Come on.
The thought is like a hand on his shoulder, steadying him. Dante forces himself to assess the situation as objectively as possible. The stranger isn't threatening him, not at all. Neither his aura nor what's visible of his facial expression is an act of deliberate intimidation. The stranger is terrifying to stand across from, but he's not made any move to attack. This is his natural aura pushing others down, not a conscious act.
His aura is just so strong.
His aura. He's just asking questions. A prey that runs gets hunted. Stand your ground. Don't give in. It's hard to hold eye contact with the man, but the longer Dante does, the more fascinating his eyes get. He's old, very old. His eyes are not a lake, they're an ocean. Calm right now, but the waves can build up high. There's no desire inside them, and no threat. All the man is doing is looking down at a curious thing he encountered, giving it his attention for a mere few seconds. Breathless seconds pass. Then the man leans back again, and the pressure vanishes enough for Dante to inhale.
Little things like you usually run away when I get close. You're not. How quirky.
Who are you calling quirky?
You're so quirky. Continue on with your night, young hellhound. Don't forget to breathe.
With that, the hooded man's attention span appears emptied. He turns his head up to the sky, pausing for a second. Then he walks off, odd clothes rustling softly with every step.
Okay.
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 By the time Dante manages to snap out of it, he's gone.
He really showed up, said, "You're so quirky," and
You're
left.
quirky, and
You're-
left. Wow.
I'm charmed by your quirkiness, and then he left.
Who was that? Someone like him would stand out everywhere. How is it that the whole city is not talking about him yet? Not to mention, he knew what I was. It's impossible to tell the difference between a werewolf and a hellhound by scent alone.
I know what you are.
I know what you are.
I know what you are. Gay.
Did my reaction give it away? What else? When the fear is gone, there's nothing but awe left. That man is someone even the most powerful supernaturals in North Haven would bow to. That thought is almost pleasing. Power struggles are common within supernatural communities. There's always someone planning to overthrow the current boss. But if that man stepped in, Dante can't imagine that much would stand in his way.
Oh.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't have any specific thought either way.
You know.
Is it funnier to make Dante be like, I'd be okay if he were to stand above me. Or do you think it's cuter if he's like, I would want to beat him up, actually.
I think number one is cute.
Yeah. He's like, I think it'd be fun.
Oh my god.
Welcome
Hellhounds
to
don't have
Omegaverse. Let's go.
Great. Awesome.
Let's fucking
Hellhounds
go.
Hellhounds don't have alphas. Not like werewolves have. Not like that. But the strongest among them, the most cunning, the most intelligent, they're still the ones everyone turns to when the situation grows dire. The stranger would be the kind of leader to give you security, a horror to outsiders, but the ideal protector for everyone inside the pack.
Alpha
It's not a thought he decides to spend more time on. She's not a hellhound, that I'm sure of. Useless to wonder what someone could bring to the species when it's not even a possibility. The man is gone, and it's best not to think about him. If he does think too much about him, he might just try to follow him.
Gay.
Dante shakes his head. Back to work.
You left your... There's a corpse on the ground and also
There's
your
still a
oomph is
corpse
waiting.
on the ground.
Your oomph is waiting
Yeah.
at the bar.
Yeah. Pushing away all stray thoughts, he approaches the body. Dante checks the man from head to toe one more time. The distraction helps. Looking at him now, Dante finally understands what Orion meant about knowing a victim if he saw one. The skin of the corpse has developed thin cracks in the short time since he collapsed. It feels hard, as if the whole body's surface has hardened. Well, at least it looks like this wasn't my fault. That's something.
Congratulations, Dante, you didn't kill a man.
Yay.
Yay!
The cracks have the slightest discoloration, but that's about it. He can still move the corpse's joints, so whatever has happened is mostly superficial. What the organs look like, you couldn't say. I've seen people's insides before, but I don't exactly have any interest in them. That's a job for pathology. I'll have to get someone from the station to fetch the body. Sadly, he doesn't have a phone. They're giant brick-shaped things, unwieldy and inconvenient to carry around. Raoul keeps one on him, but he's not here. He does, in theory, have a pager.
I left it at home. Yeah.
But that's exactly where it always is, on his desk, back at the station.
I never bring that with me.
He just really hates that thing.
That makes too many noises.
Contacting the station is what he has Raoul for, right? Still, there's no way he's going to carry a corpse on his back, so he has to inform someone. Time to wake some people up. There's enough houses around. He just has to sniff out a supernatural household, then ring long enough until he can tell someone to call the station.
Hey, can you call the police, please? I don't have a phone. I don't have a phone. Please?
No annoyance can fight against the power of a police badge. The poor couple Dante woke up wasn't happy, but neither was he, so they made the phone call obediently enough. Having gotten confirmation that someone was coming, Dante decided that his day was over. The couple will make sure no one steals the corpse. The bar is still open. When Dante enters, there's a handful of people sitting here and there. The Golden Cat is his favorite bar. It's a cozy place frequented by both supernaturals and humans in the know, which is perfect for enjoying a beer after a long day or night of work. A bit farther inside, Raoul is already waiting for him, sitting with two people Dante recognizes. Guess it's good that he had company while he was waiting. Halfway decent company, even. You could consider Edgar good company for Raoul. They're both decent people with morals and all that.
Edgar!
Cersei, probably not so much.
Hate her. Love her.
The bar isn't that big, so they notice him the moment he enters. Dante feels Cersei's eyes on him and involuntarily rubs over his arm where the hairs are standing up. He takes a breath to calm himself.
He hates her aura.
Nothing happened. Dante stops at the bar to order a drink first. He can hear Cersei talking about him.
Is he like gay? No, is he avoiding us?
I think he can hear you.
Yes, that was the point. Oh!
Oh, wait!
Oh!
Wait, it's cute.
Oh, so cute. Cat. We need to know about this cat. Sina.
Oh.
Kitty. Oh.
It's Kitty.
Oh. Okay. It's a cat that's inherited the name of the original cat. That looks kind of similar.
He ignores. Well, nope.
Oh shit! Sorry. Hold on.
Wow. Just cruel. So
I don't
cruel
know how.
of me.
I don't know how to.
There's. It's over. It's just over.
It's over.
It's fine.
Damn it.
She's the namesake of the bar and probably the only cat that doesn't care about getting pet, even when the one doing it is a supernatural.
Okay, all that it was like he's petting the cat.
He pets the cat.
He petting
Yeah.
the cat. Okay.
Cena purrs as he strokes her fur, leaning into the touch. She's warm, small, and weak.
She's so cute.
Complete opposite of the man just now. A rough tongue licks the tip of his finger. Cena experimentally gives it a bite to see if it's not something edible and turns away in distaste when it's not.
Yeah.
Bold kitty. Not even worried I might hurt you, huh? Thank you.
Know? They didn't add sound effects in this one.
Yeah. He scratches her ear, but in a classic cat-like manner, the animal suddenly decides she's had enough and jumps off the counter.
Bye.
Bye. As she vanishes somewhere underneath the tables, the bartender returns.
Here's your beer. I think this was you last time, but listen, it's a different route.
Yeah, but now it's you.
Now it's me.
Thanks. Beer in hand, Dante finally joins the group waiting for him. He takes the seat next to Raoul, pretending he doesn't notice Cersei's unblinking stare.
Stares at you unblinkingly.
Cersei and Edgar are a vampire and a human who run a private investigation agency together. Dante would find their partnership weird if he didn't know Ryan and his wife. Huh.
Dante's just convinced that they're married.
Yeah. We still make two abnormal pairs. Two weak humans working together with two dangerous supernaturals. I can tell exactly why Raoul and Edgar can't connect with each other. Or can connect, sorry. Edgar and Raoul have a friendly enough relationship to chat whenever they run into each other at the Golden Cat. As a result, Dante and Cersei have also started running into each other. Cersei is nice as she always is, which means she's not. She jumps at the chance to tease him.
Did you forget to brush your hair this morning, or did you run into trouble on your way here? If anyone's picking on you, you can always let me know. I don't like animal abuse.
You can comment on that, but he has an easier retort thanks to having heard about Abraxas being around. Just ran into Abraxas. Seen him recently? Cersei doesn't even try to hide her disdain.
Not really.
Gotcha. I heard he and his agents were snooping around that museum that exploded, interviewing potential witnesses. Guess they'll be wandering all around the city till that's sorted, keeping an eye on things. If you haven't run into him yet, I'm sure you will. A lot. Having gotten the reaction that he wanted from her, Dante's focus shifts to what she might actually know.
Nope. It's not clicking.
Oh.
It's not responding. It's
Okay.
not responding. Give it a moment.
Great.
She's cooking. She's cooking something.
Okay.
This next dialogue is like real. It's a real kicker, which is why it's taking. It's
Right.
Ooh. Oh, there it is. Huh.
Oh, there we go.
Let's check the history just in case.
No, that's it.
Okay. Yes. Good. I was worried that I accidentally clicked twice or something.
Yeah. There's always something interesting happening when the SSF gets involved. The SSF, or Supernatural Secrecy Force, is not like the police. It's an international security and intelligence agency tasked with ensuring that the existence of supernaturals doesn't come to light.
Mm-hmm.
Abraxas is the captain of the SSF's North Haven branch. Dante doesn't care too much about them. They don't get involved with the police unless there's a problem, so they've never bothered him. Even when Abraxas does visit the station, it's got nothing to do with Dante. But that doesn't mean he doesn't find their work interesting. It's entertainment, at least.
It's funny.
Heard anything about that, though? Cersei just shrugs. Her disinterest would be believable if she didn't rattle off the next couple of sentences so quickly, making it obvious she's trying to change the subject.
Not sure what you're asking me for. I haven't got a clue what they're up to, and speaking from experience, it's best if it stays that way. Actually, why do you even care? Aren't the SSF and the police supposed to stay out of each other's business as much as they can? Unless it's related to whatever the two of you were working on. Raoul wouldn't tell us anything, but maybe you will.
Raoul takes a sip of his beer the same way he sips from his coffee when Dante is talking nonsense.
You didn't give me the chance to say anything. As if you would have told me the truth if I did.
Cersei stares Dante down. He holds back the urge to comment that if she had shared a story of her own, he'd be more inclined to talk.
Well?
Since you asked so nicely. No,
You suck.
I don't. That's your job.
Uncomfortable.
Next to them, Edgar fidgets nervously, then interrupts them carefully. Okay, well, you two look busy and we're in desperate need of a drink. We'll leave you to it.
But
Come on, Cersei, you've bothered them enough for tonight.
how dare you? I'm perfectly lovely and pleasant to be around.
Raoul offers a wave, looking faintly relieved when Edgar gets up.
Please take your vampire wife away. Good to see you, Edgar.
Yeah, cheers.
Bye.
Cersei allows herself to get dragged away to another corner of the bar. Both Dante and Raoul watch them for a moment until Raoul glances at him.
We're closer to the screen now. And can she hear us from over there? Whoa!
Whoa! Dante shrugs, making himself comfortable in his seat.
I forgot that it's the jacket covering like everything.
Yeah. This close? Yes, but she's not that curious about it. Especially not when she's already distracted talking to Edgar and the bartender.
If you say so. Before we get into what happened, you ran into Abraxas?
No, just wanted to mess with her.
I see.
But they did mention the SSF at Mirage, so...
It's better if he's not on this case. Now, give me a summary of what happened.
Found Zeno. Says he doesn't remember anything useful. I also ran into the hooded figure Al mentioned, who might actually be involved. And I found a corpse, so I woke up some random people to call the station. Raoul stares at Dante for a solid 10 seconds. Dante stares back, silent.
The starers. You know what? I take it back. Tell me every single thing you remember happening, in order.
You serious?
I didn't think your summary would be that bad.
Maybe your instructions just suck. It was a summary.
Could you just be helpful for once? I'd like to finish up for tonight.
So would I. The long version, then.
And this happened.
And that's everything that happened.
And that's everything that happened.
Partway through his retelling, Raoul starts to frown. Now he's tapping the table, eyes closed in thought. Dante waits, letting him sort out whatever's going on in his head. I get another drink while he's thinking. Oh, done.
Before we talk more about this, I have 2 questions for you.
So many questions today.
The questioners. And that is, sadly, part of our job. Number 1. Putting aside whether Zeno is actually involved and putting aside whatever relationship the 2 of you have, do you believe him when he says he doesn't remember anything about a new drug?
Like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
He looked honestly like like I think he cared. Like the whole spiel he went on about his business seemed like sincere enough that I think like if it was legitimately something he did, like he would either know or like it doesn't seem like something he would do on purpose, you know. He looked honestly confused when he said he didn't recall hearing about it and upset when he heard the people were dying. Yeah, exactly. From what I know of him, he does forget things easily. The first 3 times we met, he couldn't even remember my face.
He's just like me.
But I don't think he would have lied if he did remember.
It wouldn't be to his advantage to admit it.
Thing is, he doesn't care about advantages and disadvantages. Zeno's been prattling about all kinds of illegal stuff to me ever since we met.
And then this thing that I did, he's like, okay, cool.
Okay. He doesn't think it's an issue.
The
Well,
nodding nodder. Second question.
What, accepting my word without complaining?
I just want to hear your opinion, nothing else. Doesn't mean I agree or disagree. That mysterious stranger you ran into, would you say he's on our side or not? Or not?
As in?
Does he want the unknown substance gone? Or to take it for himself? Or is he just curious? For the record, I'm going to continue calling it a drug because it's easier than talking about an unknown cause.
Doesn't seem most likely for now, though. Too many addicts involved. That man...
To me, he's just kind of floating.
I was gonna say,
He,
I
like,
think
just got here.
He seems mostly uninvolved, though I would think, like, over time he'll probably be on our side. But I think for right now, he's not. He's uninvolved.
He doesn't know what the hell's going on. He's like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, what's up with that guy dead on the floor? And Dante's like, oh god.
I have my doubts that he's related to this in any way. I know you didn't mean it seriously, but I do think he could be checking out of curiosity.
I'm sure there's actual deeper, like, connection that he has, but I think for the, like, from what we know right now, I don't think he has any, like, ties.
Connection.
That we can, that Dante can see.
Oh, yeah.
Is that something you supernaturals do? Poke your nose into dangerous stuff for fun?
The long-lived ones? Yes. The longer you live and the more power you have, the easier you get bored. It could be fair to assume he wanted a distraction from his daily life.
I didn't meet him, so I'll take your thoughts into account for now.
What do you think?
I think that we should avoid a stranger who might be dangerous, unless we have a decent reason to assume he's part of this situation. I haven't seen you worry about another supernatural strength. This is the first time. I don't think we want to run into him again.
Dante both agrees and disagrees with that.
Because he's gay. As for Zeno, maybe he doesn't remember anything, but he knows something. The chance that any substance in North Haven passes him by unseen is just too low. It's not like Zeno filters who he works with. If you've got money and time, he'll take the job. I'd start by tracking down more dealers. If it is a drug, someone has to be selling it.
Don't I get a say in this?
You do. I've said what I would do. What about you? How do you think we should approach this? Wow. IDK. I guess that's something we'd have to figure out in the main game.
Oh.
Wow.
I guess so.
We did it! That was honestly quicker.
Yeah, I know that one felt shorter than the
Mhm.
Cersei route, but
Interesting. I guess because like
Yeah.
if they get too far into it, it just becomes the game.
yeah, it just
And
kind of
like
is
versus
the game, yeah.
Cersei, she banters so much that like you could
Mm.
easily like it takes
I
some
also-
time.
It also feels like the intent is you do Cersei first and then you do Dante.
Mm,
But I don't know. That's just me.
maybe. But yeah. It also
Mhm.
seems like they did more like work on the moving the sprites around in this one versus the other one.
That's true.
Has like sound effects and stuff too.
Mhm.
Yay! We did it. We finished.
Yeah, what a
With an-
lovely little game.
What a lovely little game. What a lovely game demo.
Mhm.
I can't wait for it to be fully out. We should do this again when it's like out.
Yes, absolutely. That's like the benefit of the demo is now I
Game
know
of
that
all
when this comes
time.
out, I absolutely want to check it out. So
Yeah, I can wishlist it on Steam. I'm gonna do that.
Mhm.
That's my browser. That's not what I wanted. Well, I could look at it on Steam I could look at it on Steam. Instead.
Yeah, we can do that on our own time.
Yeah.
But
yay, we did it.
yeah.
It's been done. And then next week I can
Cool.
kidnap you to watch me cook horrible things.
Yes, I will watch you cook your beautiful meals.
My beautiful meals.
Uh-huh.
Artisanal.
Right.
But yeah, I think it'll be fun to have a more laid back one where we can just kind of hang out
Just
rather than
Mhm.
read dialogue the whole time.
yeah.
I like reading dialogue the whole time too, but like
Oh,
sometimes
yeah,
I
yeah.
like having a space to just kind of yap.
Variety.
I like to yap.
Oh,
Yes.
I know.
It's my favorite thing. I
Mhm.
just can't stop doing it. But yes, I'm gonna end the stream, and then people will be
Okay.
able to see the VOD later. I'm pressing the button. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
everyone for observing. Thank you in
Yes.
the future if you're also observing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.